And we are in business. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another fun body weight workout. So let's get loosened up here. Nice and moving. So the theme for today is we're gonna simply split standing exercises with floor exercises. So standing exercises, it could be a lower body exercise like a squat or a lunge or some sort of row, or even like a cardio move. And then the floor exercises can be anything from a push-up position variation to planks to Pilates or a core move. So, and our transitions are going to be equally effective too. We'll either walk up or do some sort of like burpee variation. So you're in for a treat. It'll be fun. So with each subsequent squat, get lower and lower. Nice deep breaths, guys. Pace yourselves. Well, we start off with a nice warm up. Remember, with squats, keep everything tight, drive those hips down, and come up. Good, full range squats right now. Good, hands together, a little prayer squat. Come down, and then reach. Down, and reach. Get up on your toes now. All the way down, reach on your toes. Down, reach on your toes, reach up, down, and reach. 10, 9, nice, hold the top there. Stretch those shoulders up, shoulders down, hips down. Get a nice definitive pause on both the top and the bottom positions of this exercise. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Good. Nice high knees here. Nice deep breaths. Remember, we're going to be doing a lot of reps here, not a lot of rest time. Breathing is essential. Always inhale into the nose and exhale out the mouth. You should always be breathing through the nose, or nasal inhalations, because our nose humidifies the air, adds water moisture to that air, humidifies it, is another way of saying it. It also warms that air up, because our lungs hate cold air. That's why asthma attacks and a bronchitis is very prevalent in colder climates, okay? Just because you can breathe through the mouth doesn't mean you should. Here we go. Pick it up a little bit. 10. Almost like a little skip hop here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Good. So a quarter squat with a leg raise. So we go here, quarter squat, and boom, bring that leg up. Then alternate feet. So you'll notice a general theme in all of our workouts is we always hit the legs pretty hard, unless it's a pure upper body routine. That's just because legs are such big muscle groups. You want to burn the most calories, build the most muscle. Makes sense to hit the biggest muscle groups, right? Easiest equation in the world. And in our sedentary society, it's getting rarer and rarer for us to be on our feet. Really, lower body connects us to the ground. It's the reason we have locomotion. It makes us human. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Good. Legs are feeling it. Butt's feeling it. Big old hula hoop swings here. So go clockwise. Focus on the range of motion. So kind of do your best to keep your torso upright. Really just focus on mobilizing the hips. I don't want you leaning forward just yet, okay? Just hips. Dirty dancing here. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch direction and counterclockwise. Big hula hoop turns here. Let me see those hips move. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we can lower our torso. So hands up straight, like so. Start with one end. Start on your right side. Reach, 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 reach. Come up to the left and up. So start on the right side. Reach, 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 reach. And come up. Side view here. Coming down. Reach, 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 reach. And come to the left side and come back up. And just repeat this process. So feet are slightly wider than shoulder width. Nice little bend in those knees. And reach, reach. You'd be feeling a nice pull in the flanks here, the lumbar. Coming up and out. Reach, 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 reach. Good. Same thing, opposite side. Start with the left side. Reach toward the left. Reach, 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 reach forward. And then with the right. Reach, 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 reach. And back. Doing good, doing good. Work, work. 3 more. 2 and 1. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, sound like you have some heavy weights in your hands. We're just gonna do basic shoulder presses, okay? Keep the shoulders down, come up, come down, and bring the elbows in, okay? So closer view, we're right here. We come out, press up, come down, and in, okay? So we're opening up the chest and then pressing. If you have dumbbells, feel free to grab them. But this is still kind of part of the warm-up, okay? Again, those shoulders not coming up, they're anchored down. And this is all part of the mobility drill and warm-up, just to kind of get you in tune with what we're gonna be doing, okay? Proper form with light weight or no weight, then you've earned the right to progress. Let's open up the chest, come back up. Boom, boom, boom. Good, and then last one. Feet at shoulder width position, slight bend in the knees, torso is neutral. Bring those hips back into a Romanian deadlift. Feel that pull in the hamstrings, shoot the hips forward. So come back, pull, boom, shoot the hips forward. So it's a horizontal drive, okay? Those hips should not be dropping. This is not a squat. This is a swing, like a kettlebell swing. That same hip hinge. That's what we're practicing here. So load those hamstrings. They're like rubber bands. They're real tight. Boom, and you're shooting forward. You're driving through the hips. It's a glute thrust. 5 more here. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Stand at the top of the mat here. We're gonna walk out. Just like here. Good. So we're in a push-up position, okay? From here, just basic mountain climbers. If you're ready. If not, you can just stand in a push-up position. That's fine. Whole point, shoulders need to be right over the wrists. And look at my shoulder position. I'm not up here. I'm not squeezing my neck. My shoulders are anchored. So load those lats. Nice neutral spine. We're not rounded here. The butt isn't high. We're not low. We're nice neutral. Remember, you're in this position the entire time. Don't let my babbling distract you, okay? I'm just giving you technique cues. 10. 9. Remember, engage that core. Keep the hips square. I don't want to see any shifting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Good. Down. Flip on over. Feet about 45 degrees, like so. We're going to do our basic glute bridge. So you're raising the hips up. So come up, squeeze the butt. It's an upward, a vertical thrust. At the top of the movement, squeeze your butt cheeks, your glutes. Squeeze for a 1, 2, and then disengage. Okay, and then just repeat. So shoot the hips up. 1, 2, disengage. Shoot. 1, 2, disengage. Shoot. 1, 2, disengage. Shoot. Just remember, you should be feeling all in your butt here. You shouldn't really be feeling anything in that lumbar, okay? If you are, it's probably because you're not leading the movement with your butt. Again, it's a thruster. You're thrusting with those hips. And last one. Beautiful. Good. Flip on over back on your back. In a push-up position, walk your way up. Beautiful. Now we're back into standing. Okay. High knees. This time, pick it up. Go as fast as you want. Really the expert variation as I want those knees parallel to the floor. There. If you can't, you can just do a little toe tap on the floor. That's fine. Just spike your heart rate a little bit. Just go at your own pace. This is your workout. I'm just here to motivate you. Make sure you cross the finish line. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, pump, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Solid. Nice wide base. Feet at 45 degrees. Low squat. Shift to one side, the other, come up, okay? So low squat, again, go as low as you feel comfortable, and then shift. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. So don't fly through this one. Don't just be a 1, 2, and then come up. Really set yourself in, engage. Screw your feet into the floor. Really shift from one leg to the other. That's the whole point. Because the hardest part of the squat, kind of your weakest link, your sticking point, will always be the bottom. So if you can get comfortable in the hole or the sticking point, you can master the hardest part of the exercise. Then the rest of it becomes that much easier, and that's where you get those gains. Just like anything else. You're only as strong as your weakest link, right? Beautiful. Keep it coming, guys. Remember, shift that weight from one leg to the other. Maybe 2 more here. Last one. Shift, shift. Oh, beautiful. Here we go. Let's caterpillar walk onto a push-up position. Good. This time, so in the original mountain climber, we went up. This time, I want you to go to the side. Okay? Just flaring them off to the side. If you don't feel comfortable, you can keep the knees bent and just kind of go to the side. Bring your elbows to your knees, like so. That's fine. Again, keep those hips square, though, okay? I don't want you compensating and going all around here. That butt needs to be nice and flat here. From here, see, my hips are tight. I'm not shifting around, I'm not squirming around. So really the key to these is going slow and maintaining control. If you need a little 2-second break, that's fine. Disengage, hop back into it, okay? Never sacrifice speed just for the sake of doing it. You know, speed is something you develop once you've mastered the technique. Trust the system, understand what you're doing, and then challenge yourself. Remember, before we advance anywhere, understand that at the end of the day, this is still a plank, a high plank. Let that guide your core. Beautiful. Disengage. Back onto your back. So advancing from the glute bridge, the 2-legged one, too easy for you guys. If you're ready to advance, straighten out your right leg and drive off the left leg. You should be feeling everything in that left glute. Again, don't forget that pause at the top. That's what's really gonna reinforce that movement for you. Remember, inhale as you descend, exhale as you exhale. Fantastic. Good. Shake it off, shake it off. Switch. Left leg extended. Drive through that right leg. Take a big inhale. Exhale as you thrust, okay? Really, it's more important, I would argue, to remember the inhalation phase, because your body will naturally exhale carbon dioxide. Forgetting to breathe, forgetting to inhale, that's the hard part. So Inhale as we descend. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. Last one. Beautiful. Good. Woo. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Since we're here, we're kind of back in our glute bridge position. Why don't you just give me a sit up into a standing position. Okay. Nice and easy. Nothing to it. Okay. Next, just side to side jumps. Okay. Just like that. Bam, bam. So what we're doing here, we're just practicing, again, balancing on one leg and shifting weight in a dynamic exercise, teaching you how to land. Is going to strengthen your ankles, strengthen stability. If this is too easy, just simply jump wider. If that's too hard, just simply start little and work side to side, okay? So all these exercises can be easily adjusted to your fitness and experience level. If you want to make it harder, pause for a second. Pause. 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 Hold the knee. Pause. Hold the knee. Pause. Hold the knee. Pause. Hold the knee. Pause. 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 Beautiful. Get back in that wide base. Instead of side-to-side squats, side-to-side lunges, okay? Same concept. Going from one leg to the other, okay? So a lateral lunge or a side pistol squat, a lot of variations. Again, if this is too hard, only go as far, only go as low as you feel comfortable. But very important here, look at my torso. I'm not hunched over here. I'm upright the entire time. This is crucial because a lot of times we have a tendency to compensate by leaning forward, trying to make the exercise easier. You're gonna blow out your back. Nice upright torso. Remember, engage everything. Hips are squared. If I come by you, try to push you over, you should be so tight in that torso and hips, I should not be able to knock you over. Like a penguin. Good. Now see, now even this position, I'm really wide here. I'm really wide. So kind of find your level of comfort. 2, 1. Fantastic. Here we go. Let's walk on out. Boom. Into push-up position. Okay, from here, push-ups, okay? We have our beginner variation, which is off the knees. Intermediate is, a traditional push-up. Now, if the knee push-ups are too easy and the regular push-ups are too hard, just simply sit in a high plank, okay? And go from high plank to low plank, okay? I got 3 variations here. Here, bang it out. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Good. Disengage. Not too shabby, guys. Lay on over on your backs. All right, do a little bit of abs here. Right arm straight up in the air. Left leg straight up in the air. Meet in the middle and come down. So you're raising your shoulder blade off the floor and touching that ankle. You want to reach as high as you can. At the top of the position, kind of should always make a really shallow V is what we're trying to get here. I don't want you on the floor. It's not this, it's this. So really get those shoulder blades off the floor. That's where you're really gonna engage that core. It's really easy to cheat on a lot of these exercises, but you're only cheating yourself. Work for it a little bit. If it's too hard, take a little 5-second break and then hop back into it. We're in this together, don't worry. I'm not gonna leave you behind. I'm not going anywhere. Beautiful, good, switch. Now if this is too easy, hands together, legs together, meet in the middle like so, okay? So lots of variations here. Try the doubles for a little bit. You fade out, go back to the single. Just push yourself. I'm gonna hit some doubles here. 5, 4, woo, killing it. 3, 2, 1, fantastic. Wow, brutal, brutal, guys. Feet together like this. So you're seeing like this. So foot on foot action. Bring them down onto the floor. Bring the heels as close to your butt as possible. So this is a variation on the glute bridge. This time, we're actually on the sides of our feet. And the same concept, thrusting our feet full, or our glutes. So thrust the butt upward, squeeze for a second, and release. So it's similar to the glute bridge, but because of the way our feet are angled, because they're angled outward, it's gonna hit that glute a little bit differently. Good, so still effective. Plus, this is kind of a little active rest here, you know, let the abs cool down a little bit, let the legs recharge. We're gonna be up on our feet in a couple of seconds here. Good. Remember, tighten at the top, tighten at the top. 1, beautiful, good. Flip on over, on your stomach. All right, back to a push-up position. We're almost back to standing. I want you to bring your left leg to where your left hand is, like so. Pause for a second, and alternate feet, okay? It's gonna feel more like a stretch right now, but try to go slow, try to control. You'll feel a nice stretch in the groin here, those adductors. And remember, still maintain that plank position. So you're pausing at the top here just for a second, and then re-engage. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, beautiful. Now both feet, like so. Transition up. Very good, very good. Next, 3-point lunge, okay? When we start, take that right leg. We're gonna do a forward lunge. Boom. A side lunge. Bam. And then a reverse lunge. Boom. So the only thing that's moving is just the right leg, okay? So right leg goes forward, side, and back. Now, when we bring the right leg back, you're actually using the leg to push, but just kind of for simplicity's sake, or, you know, for a group clap setting, stick to that right side. Keep it coming. Sorry about that. We have 3 more here. Do a total of 8. Bam. Back. Set your gaze on something in front of you on the floor, about like 4 feet. So some basic principles: the neck should be neutral. You don't want it to be hyperextended or flexed. It should be relaxed. It's not a neck exercise. Take it out of the movement. Again, what's our torso doing? We're not hyperextended. We're not rounded. We're nice and straight. Beautiful. Switch legs. Left leg. Some love here. Here we go. Front. Now, doing lower body exercises, you want a nice, stable, strong surface so that you can generate a lot of power and drive through that flat surface. I wouldn't recommend doing this in soft running shoes that have a lot of gel. It's counterproductive. That ankle's going to be swiveling around. Do it on a flat surface. Even myself, I'm doing it on the grass here, but really on a nice concrete or a wood floor. Remember, with any lower body exercise, you want to grip your feet into the floor, create a nice strong base, a foundation. Grip the ground with your toes. Push, drive, control, and power. That's the key here. One more each here. Beautiful. Good. Line up in front of the mat. Low squat position, like so. Walk on out. So this time, I actually want you to get on your toes and on your hands. So it's like a modified mountain climber, like so. Okay? From here, I want you to rock back and forth. 10 seconds. Remember, keep those shoulders anchored. We don't want them up here. We want them high. Good little mini stretch for the ankles here. That back, great. Don't want it rounded. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From this position, get into a plank. Here we're going to go into a buzzsaw. So you're in a plank position. Shoulders are over the elbows. You're not up here. You're not back here. You're not nice leveled. Engage the core. Square the hips. No shift. And now shift forward and backward. So this is one of the few times where those shoulders can slide forward and slide back. You're going to notice your core compensating here. Just sliding forward and back. So really, you're on your toes and you're just sliding back and forward. This works really well with shoes. Ugh. Good, disengage. Woo! Not for the faint of heart. Fantastic. Flip on over. Okay. Get back in that glute bridge position where our feet at 45 degrees. Up. So the core is engaged now. Heel touches. You're touching one side and the other. You're shifting side to side here. Woo. So again, the common mistake is people lay their shoulder blades down and then they just fling their hands around like a chicken. That's not going to do much. Again, with most core exercises, as long as those shoulder blades are off the floor, those rectus abdominis are engaged, okay? So when in doubt, when you're doing core, raise those shoulder blades. Let me see your beautiful faces. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. Y'all are wearing me down here. Woo. I'm getting tired just looking at y'all. Making me sweat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Disengage. Next, feet up, 45 degrees, shoulder blades up. Little Pilates 100 action, okay? If you're having chin pain when you do this, or neck pain, simply bring your arms back and relax the neck a little bit, okay? And pump the arms up and down. So again, bringing those shoulder blades up. That's really what's going to help contribute that abdominal recruitment, okay? Oh man, we're beating them up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome work, awesome work. Flip on over. Last round. Push-up position. You can do, I'll let you pick your poison. I'm going to do push-ups. You can do a modified push-up. You can do a plank, buzzsaw, whatever. Here we go. Ten more seconds, guys. Finish strong. Come on. Oh, nice. Up on your feet, guys. Up on your feet. Nice wide base. Reach forward. Feet just slightly bent. And then come around to the left and right sides. Shifting side to side at your own pace. Let's cool down a little bit. Nice job. Side to side, guys. Just like this. Get that right flank, loosen it up. Now remember, before you do these routines, I highly advise that you do a little 5-minute walk or a little warm-up, mobility drills. These classes are presented in a condensed format. So there's always ways you can expand on them. Okay? You have my email, you have my contact information, just reach out. I'm happy to prescribe any specific workouts for you guys. Nice and high here. Bent over position. Questions on nutrition, exercise, just reach out. I'm here for you guys. Good. Right arm, twist to the left foot, and just alternate. Side view. I go at your own pace. Never forget the basic stretches where you're on your feet. Reaching both. Alternating. And there you go. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. It was a blast kicking your butts. I will see you next week, hopefully. So grab a wheelchair for tomorrow or a walker. I have a feeling you'll remember me for a couple of days.